Hello, good morning, guys. It's still early for me. Unfortunately, as you heard from the last video that I posted, my 2-year-old got up in the middle of the night and came in here looking for me. So, because she didn't know where I was. Before putting her back out and complete my video, I did just kind of move some cards around and I let her pull out what she felt with her energy. And she pulled a spread that I'm going to reverse the camera to, and I'm going to read for you the cards that she pulled. Okay, so this is a 2-year reading for you for today. Okay, hold on. Okay, so this is what we have. All right, so on this particular cards, she did pull 4, and what we're starting off with was anxiety, indecision, third chakra, Archangel Camille, and door to romance. So what this is telling me with this spread is someone is really in their head dealing with a lot of anxiety over the decision that they made. They had a choice between you and either someone else romantically or just a way of lifestyle. Okay, I do feel like it was romantically though. They had a choice and they are in their head about it. They didn't know what to do. They were confused about which direction to go into because they didn't know who they wanted to choose, because I think there were feelings on both ways. They didn't want to let go of something that was so they were comfortable with to choose something that they did not know how it was going to turn out. Okay, so this person is definitely working with their third chakra. They're definitely in their solar plexus. So, that's associated with like self-esteem and transformation, your source of power. So this person was dealing with some low self-esteem at the time that they made this decision. Okay, not only that, but they had some, with this being the solar, they felt helpless. They had a lot of excessive things going on in their life. They were dealing with some jealousy. They may have taken on too much responsibilities or too many pulling on them at one time. Okay, but that is a 37, and a 37 does go to a 10. So that person is at the end of their rope with that. They're looking to that cycle's getting ready to close. Basically, it's gonna close. Okay, then we have and also because that's Archangel Shamil, that's the bringer of love. So he brings clarity and enlightenment to situations. He helps you to find your inner peace. He helps you to discover what you need to do in order to have peace in your life. So this person's definitely dealing with a lot. They went down a path, which could have been, with this being an 8, their karma. They went down the wrong path, and now they're dealing with the karma, and they're up in their head about it and about the choices that they made and why they made that choice. But they made a choice because, again, they were in their lower vibration, low self-esteem. They had some things that they were dealing with, okay? But they are looking for love in their life. And with this 33 being out here, 33 is a spiritual enlightenment, the connection to divine. So they are going within, they are praying, they are asking for advice from the divine as to how to get this peace and have this love. They do have someone that loves them. It's just that their heart was closed off and they couldn't give love back to that person. Okay, so the divine is asking now, if we give this love to you, are you ready? Are you ready to accept this love in your life? That's the question that's being asked now. And this, with it being in the cage like that, this is somebody from the past. So they have love for someone that they've dealt with, you've dealt with, Are you ready if the past love comes back to you, if they did the inner work they need to do and heal? All right, so what was going on with this person with the cards? Again, that my 2-year-old Guided Leap of Faith pull. It was that this person was getting in a room, they were having hookups, they were seeking pleasure, at this time they were in their lustful way. All right, they got involved in a very toxic relationship, okay, and they ran away from you and they ran towards this lustful relationship, and they're realizing now that they have fake friends around them, and the fake friends actually could have convinced them to go towards that a toxic relationship and to leave from you, okay? Or now they're just starting to see that the people behind them aren't genuine. They just don't want the best for them. They were jealous of them, okay? You see? And now they're angry. They're angry because they lost. You see the love right there? They're angry because they lost the person that they love by hanging with their friends, running away from you to toxic relationships, okay? And hooking up in rooms, and for keeping you a secret. And they feel so bad that they kept you a secret because they should have given to you in the relationship, the person who was loving, caring, nurturing, and they're angry about that, okay? They want to begin to make healthy choices. They want to try to bring this relationship to a happier place. All right. They are interested in talking to you. So you may receive a phone call, a text, or some type of message. They may even write you a letter, or you might, receive something through a third party. Someone that you mutually know might tell you, hey, this person wants to speak to you. It's okay if they call you. They want to tell you about their experience for getting mixed up with a snake, with girl and a snake in here. They want to tell you how they place boundaries now with this person. They're running away from this girl with the snake. She turned out to be sneaky, devious. They feel like she bit them in some type of way. Okay, so they did see her at first. They thought she was alluring, but they come to find out that when the charm died and the real self showed, they realized that she was a snake. She was no good. She was for the streets. She just wants what she wants. And now after dealing with that toxic relationship with that snake, they want to come towards you. They want to flirt with you, take you out on a date, okay? They want to take this relationship to a new level. They want to devote themselves to you. They feel like you guys have a soul connection, and they see maybe possibly wedding with you, or if not wedding, just a higher level of commitment. They are very passionate about the love that's between you guys. There's a lot of intense chemistry there. There's a lot of intense chemistry between you two, and they bring out a desire. So they want to carry this relationship to a higher level commitment, possibly marriage, or maybe live together, or just they don't want to be friends with you, okay? They do have a lot of desire and passion for you. There are a lot of sparks. The chemistry between you guys is off the rocks. So when you guys get together, there is really a lot of passion and sexual chemistry between the two of you, okay? So the other card that came out, my Tuyo, was be assertive, okay? So that was the angel message for you. Be assertive. It basically says that a situation that's calling you needs you to take matters into your own hands, okay? You need to get clear about your personal feelings and then pursue them to fulfill your desires with courage and self-confidence. It's also asking you to be very, very clear in what you want. Don't water down what you want in order to satisfy somebody else. Okay, remember to see that your own needs are nothing to apologize for. Set boundaries with the people around you and tailor your actions so that you earn respect from others the way that you deserve, and then move forward. So if you feel like you have to dim your light to make somebody else happy, then that's not the one for you. So don't dim your light. Be very, very expressive in what it is that you need, okay, and what you want in a relationship, and don't compromise your beliefs, your goals, or anything else. Then it has you're ready. You are ready to take this leap forward, okay? You're ready to give love, receive love, start on a new journey. You have a lot of abundance coming towards you. You're in alignment, you're healing, and you're ready. Don't let fear hold you back and talk yourself out of, oh wait, I need this to happen first. No, you're ready, okay? And your affirmations are, people can't drive you crazy if you don't give them the keys. So don't give someone, they're going to try. Oh, they're going to try to poke the bear. But this is the thing. You're responsible for how you react and respond to situations, okay? If someone's poking the bear with you, you just acknowledge it, ignore it, or simply remove yourself from the situation. If it's on the phone, hang up. I'm sorry, I have to go. Hang up. If they're in your face, give them the 10-second look. Just silently look at them for 10 seconds. And just say, or nod your head. And that's it. You don't have to respond. You don't have to engage. Okay? And then the last affirmation is good things are going to happen. Good things are coming to you because remember, you are ready. Okay? So this is my reading for you. Well, no, let's take that back. This is my 2-year-old reading for you for today in the cards that she pulled. I hope it resonates with you. If the story aligns with what's been going on in your life, drop a comment and tell my 2-year-old thank you. All right. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.